You know, a balancing act is what it takes to do YouTube. Some of us actually have jobs for a living. I guess I can never stop talking about that. Especially if you've already been established in the world somewhat, but there's still a lot of things that you still have to accomplish. Or you decide that it's time to make a change. It's time to be transitory. It's time to do whatever, make more money, do more hobbies, just getting yourself together. And every morning, if I don't prepare for anything, like in my other video, it is difficult to find out what I'm going to eat. Do I want to eat? What I'm going to buy for lunch? What I'm going to eat for breakfast? And when I'm going to find time to do YouTube. I either do it early in the morning before work, late in the evening after work, anytime I have off. I have to figure out if it's going to be a minute video up to hours. Usually my videos is not that long, but long enough. Good morning, everyone. This is Robert Shops here doing my own thing as always. And so I did prepare my lemonade from last night at Starbucks with tonic water involved from last night. This morning I bought me an iced coffee. Got kind of icy. I've been driving around. And I also went to Sprouts and bought me some cornbread for breakfast. I didn't want to eat no really big breakfast this morning. Couldn't make up my mind. And there really was nothing to eat at home. But to do YouTube and work is one of the most, like I said, transitory and sometimes difficult things to balance out because you definitely want to do that. YouTube is a primary hobby, or whatever you want to call it, potential financial moneymaker. And basically, I want to keep it that way. A lot of times they talk about, when I see these things, they talk about the financial thing, they talk about this and that, they talk about how much time. I think the most important thing to me is putting in the quality time. Sometimes I just don't want to make any video, just like this morning. And I'm going to go back to it again. I did want to walk the street this morning while there's no one else around. I could do, I guess, a daily vlog. I mean, I could pick one place over and over again. Try to do it. Let me eat me cornbread. But then when you figure out, I have to do a lot of preparation before. I don't want to do too much preparation because it's not that time. Let me eat my cornbread. Cornbread from Sprouts is pretty good. It's sweet. It's a full breakfast, and you can save it for anything else during the day. I did buy a salad. So, as I forgot to say, welcome to my sample Sunday sample. Sometimes I don't know which one to use. Neither title is sanctioned or be used by anybody. You can always think about something to do in order to get on the airwaves. But put in YouTube, the most important thing for me is where do I want to go. But then, like I said in another video, sometimes it's hard to figure out where I want to do or which place I want to do the most. I think Pasadena is the best place right now, or anywhere else. I mean, if you walk all of Pasadena, I'm talking about the downtown area, and I did get knocked off the airways, depending on the stream broadcast. But that's not my calling. Or my calling is still to do the eclectic thing, and hopefully everything works out okay. I am a last minute blogger and things that I do. Usually I write out my descriptions right then and there, or I will wait later. Only thing, excuse me, one thing that I don't like is after I do the blog, I really have to have a laptop because I can't put in my cards and end screens. After I do a live broadcast, sometimes it's still doing processing. So I can't spread the video quite like it should be. And I have to hope that YouTube is actually doing the search for me as far as spreading it out. So as you know, being a local vlogger, you know, some people don't vlog as much. Some people like to talk if they got something to say. I do have a persistent cough. It's been going on for about a week, and a chest pain. I don't know what it is. I took some Alka-Seltzer the night before Night Strong. Then I took a stronger Alka-Seltzer yesterday. It helped a lot. So that could fall. That could be a factor also. How much do you feel like walking? And a lot of times the videos that I want to do does require walking, but I'm letting my mind and my body tell me how I feel each day. Or is it worth it? What quality time do I want to give into this? Or do I want to give quality time just coming on the air just like this and talking about the different problems that I have? Or the problems that I don't have, but I'm creating. Let me think so. So, YouTube and working is a total balancing act. I did work some overtime last night. I'm going to work some overtime tonight because I still tell everybody I'm working overtime because I'm helping to pay the cruise and any other extra expenses when it comes to eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's why if you're a working person, they always said don't quit your day job. I'm not going to say that. But how much time you put into YouTube, how much time you put into your job that you've already had, what is at stake for you? And you always have to answer the question, why are you doing YouTube? It is, one thing is, which is probably the least important thing, but maybe it's important to somebody else, is I do it because it's important to me. It's important to learn how to get the word out there, that you don't have to stay in the background. And the more you get out there, the better you become as a communicator. I think is one. You get over your shyness and to do those things that you like to do. And in my case, it is travel, but unfortunately, I have vacation time. And if I was fully retired, it would take me even longer to pay for certain trips, if you know what I mean. So, with that in mind, this is Sample Sunday sampling. It's not supposed to be about preaching, but just thoughts on your mind about the balancing act, the transition that you go through, how much time and effort you put in to your hobby, to your craft, to your individualism, and how much you want to share out there, which is most important. This is Robert A. Champ. I hope some of you get some insight about what I'm doing. Maybe to some people I didn't say enough. But if you're looking for something about where you've been and where I've been, right now is not the point. But the videos speak for itself. If I decide that this video, which is not toxic, I try not to put out toxic videos, even though I just had 2 videos approved that were not in my favorite first, or that sounded like, because I can have strong language. But I don't like none of my videos to be questionable, ever, if I can help it, if you know what I mean. This is Robert A. Champ, eating my cornbread, getting ready for work, drinking my iced coffee, grande. And I'll see you in my next video. Yep. Even when you eat, if that's what you want to show, then show it. I mean, the problem has always been you have to be some kind of perfect person. No, I'm showing you the real me. Hey, you don't like it? Just like they say, always go somewhere else, right? But I ain't going to have that kind of attitude. And I'm not going to just stop subscribing to someone because they do something different. All I know is the more that I do this, I believe that the more better videos will come out when I do show the videos that I really want to do, and not come out just to show any kind of mukbang, because that can be tiring too. Like I said, I've been eating a lot of different kinds of food, but I haven't been showing it. But I am showing this. Talk to little folk. And don't feel like everything you do is bored, because sometimes I think everything is bored, but sometimes I have to get out there and look at myself and look what other people's doing and say, hey, you know what? You're not doing so bad yourself. Just keep it up. You don't have to have no special talent. The talent is inside you. And you need to bring out whatever talent that is. And if it's talking the gift of gab, then talk the gift of gab. If you don't have no collaborators, I'm not going to worry about collaborators. I know there's someone out there that matches me up, but that ain't happening right now, buddy. Talk to you later, folks, and have a great day.